welcome back to another video. This is technically going to be my first video ever on this channel. This is going to be a whole new different type of content that you've never seen from me before. So I hope that you enjoy it because I'm definitely going to enjoy it. I bought this from World Market and I actually tried to record myself in the vehicle and I realized that I cannot film in public at all. I'm currently pretending to talk on the phone because I'm getting a weird stare from the car across from me. Help me! I really hope that my audio isn't scuffed. Guess we'll see. But yes, I bought this at World Market. It was pretty expensive. $40. Today I'm gonna review it and see if this box is in fact worth $40. Maybe we should do some close-up shots. Is this good? It's a pretty heavy box. I don't know if it's only gonna be snacks. It does say Hello Kitty and Friends mystery snack box. It may be more than that. Maybe a drink. Open that box. Here we go. You are coming off whether you like it or not. I could just go and get a knife or something, but I feel too committed now. It feels like oh, nobody panic, I'm opening it. I'll let you look before I do. Oh, this is actually so much more than I thought it would be. I mean, I hoped that for $40 there would be a lot of snacks in here, but this is even a lot more than I was hoping. Oh, I'm really bad at opening these, so that'll be a whole thing. And then we have some Hello Kitty BBQ Chips. These cute little biscuits with chocolate cream. These chips, which don't look Hello Kitty themed to me at all. Perhaps some bigger Hello Kitty fans can tell me what's going on here. These are super spicy, tasted corn snacks. She's literally blowing fire like from her mouth right here. I'm kind of scared. These look pretty interesting. These are, okay, so they have a little sticker on the back for those of us that can't read this. It says rice cracker. It looks like there's something in the middle, but I can't tell. Oh, it says cheese powder, isn't it? Okay, I do like cheese. I do like cheese. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, it's a little fish biscuit. There's two of these. They also just kind of look like sweet biscuits, but they're in the shape of a little heart. So that's pretty cute. We have some chewy candy. I love chewy candy, so I'm just gonna probably eat all of these. Here it is, a strawberry flavored. All the art on these packages are just so cute. If you're a Hello Kitty fan, this is right up your alley. Oh, we actually have another drink in here. I didn't even see this. I think it's orange soda. It says carbonated soft, yeah, orange soda. Cool. These are chocolate flavored wafer cookies. I'm so excited to eat you. Oh, there's some tiny candies in here too. Oh, they look like those sticky hands. And there's a little cola here. I'm gonna assume that it's cola flavored. When I was a kid, I wasn't really into the cola flavored stuff. So we'll have to see if maybe my palate has changed since I was 7 years old. Next, we have a marshmallow. Banana Man. Okay, a Banana Man marshmallow. It is really cute. The packaging on Japanese candy just makes me want to hold it really close. It's so cute. Okay, this reminds me of those the cow sticks. You know what I'm talking about? They're like the little cow chews that you can get. I don't remember what they're called exactly. This is a long chew cider. It does have like these little blue bottles of soda on the side here. So I'm not really sure what this will be. Okay, this is more Pocky-like sticks. They are biscuits with strawberry cream. And then these, which I've been excited to see what they are because I think that this is probably out of everything my favorite packaging. Look! Oh, this is so cute! So this just says kawaii cookies. I don't know if they're filled with anything. It's really hard to tell. I'm gonna say maybe, but they also just might be like wafers, kind of. And that is everything. Here you can see our empty box. That is, I mean, this is a decent amount of candy for this size of a box. Is it $40 worth? Maybe. I guess we'll have to taste it and find out because if it's really good, then probably. I'm gonna start with the smallest. Maybe I'll go from like smallest to biggest. Hi. Oh, it really does look like a little banana. Oh, take a good look at that. Wow. I don't really have a good sense of smell, but immediately when I opened it, I could just smell banana everywhere. This is gonna taste very strongly. I can tell you that now. Here we go, first bite. This is actually so good. This is so good. If I had a box of these, I would eat these in a day. You see in the middle, It has like white marshmallow. The outer layer is kind of like a slightly harder shell and it's all banana flavored. And then the inside is really soft. So I think these two are the same thing. So I'll just try one of them. Oh, this is so cute. It did fall apart a little bit. The outer shell is really hard and there's small sugar crystals along the top of it. So it looks like it's gonna be pretty sweet. Here we go. Okay. My first thought immediately was sand. But as I kept eating, it kind of got like a stronger, more biscuit flavored. Like the sweetness is there, but it's kind of on the lighter side. I would say it's okay. If I were to rate that Banana Man a 7, I would probably rate this like a 2. So the crunch, it's not really a crunch. It's kind of soft. And as I said, the texture is kind of like sand. And while there's a very faint sugar flavor, it's not prominent enough to kind of make up for the lack of texture. So I'll rate that one a 2. Next, we have this cola flavored hand. It reminds me of those hands that you would like throw and stick to the wall. Soda flavored. I could just smell it. Oh, it feels like one of those hands that you could toss and hit with stuff. See, this is dangerous. This is like a weapon. Imagine those sticky hands and how much stuff got on them when you were a kid. Now imagine if they were edible to you. I'm gonna go straight for the hand. This is actually delicious. It's like sweeter than all the other cola flavored candy I've had. Oh, this is so good. It's a really good chewy. If you guys have ever had those, like the chewy Jolly Ranchers, the gummy ones, those kind of have the same texture as this, but the flavor has kind of like that sharp flavor of cola, but it's not too overtaking. It kind of feels like more sugary flavor than soda flavor, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I'll rate that a 7.2. That's a 7.2 for me. I really like that one. It looks like these two are next up on the list. I'm gonna start with the strawberry just because it's really cute. Oh, this is interesting. I thought that the strawberry was already like on the biscuit, but it's not. You dip it in. Oh, I love that. Ooh, okay. So it's like kind of a solid type cream. There's not as much as I thought. It doesn't go all the way down. It's just the top here. Yeah, okay. So I'll get a reasonable amount. All right. Holy, oh, that's good. Okay, the biscuit, really nice crunch. I'll show you the next one. Oh, just look at them. Look at them. It's as delicious as it looks, trust me. So the strawberry flavor is very light. And it kind of complements the biscuit's sharp crunch really well. That's a thumbs up. And now for the chocolate. That was delicious, but it's gonna be hard to beat chocolate because I love chocolate. Here we go. It looks so creamy. It almost has like the consistency of like icing. Maybe it's just me. This isn't a very chocolatey flavor, which isn't a necessarily bad thing for people who don't like very strong chocolate flavors, but the strawberry was strong. So out of these two, I would say this one's my favorite. I would rate this one maybe a 5 if I'm being generous, and this one would probably be like a 6.5. So a little boost of flavor really goes a long way. Next, we have the one that I've been dying to try. The fish biscuit, or as I like to call the fishkit. Oh, I'm just so excited. I'm gonna be so devastated if I open it and it's just broken. Oh, it comes with a little tray. This is so nice. Oh, and it's got like a very fluffy texture. Yeah, it's like really fluffy. I think this one is filled with chocolate, maybe? I don't know, I can see some kind of flavoring in here. I'm sorry, that was the loudest crunch. I was not expecting that. That's chocolate. That is so good. It almost tastes like ice cream. Look. That is just delicious. Oh, I don't know how they managed to make it taste so much like ice cream. The kind of thicker consistency of the chocolate in contrast to like the really fluffiness of the biscuit, they go together so perfectly. This is an 8, in my opinion. There's so much. Next, I would actually really like to try this orange soda. I feel like I need something to kind of wash down all the candy that I've eaten. Immediately, I get like a very strong orange smell. Yeah, that is like really strong. Oh, that's really good. Let me grab a cup. Ooh, look at that color. Oh. Yeah, the flavor is kind of weak, I have to say, for an orange drink. The carbonation is there, like it's sharp, but it's not very bubbly. Very, very confusing for my mouth. I would honestly just rather have one of the Fanta orange drinks. It's kind of weird. I would probably rate this like a 4. So next, I really want to try this long chew cider candy. I'm really curious about this, especially since it says cider, yet on the cover are all these like blue bottles. So is it supposed to be apple flavor? Oh. So this is kind of like Taffy. It reminds me a lot of Laffy Taffy, except it's like harder. Like you see it just snaps off. Whereas Laffy Taffy, you can kind of like twist it and bend it and it always just kind of like sticks together for the most part. This is very much like harder. It has a much harder consistency. Can you, that's what it looks like when it's torn. I'm not sure if it has a blueberry smell or if I'm making myself think that it has a blueberry smell because it is blue. Oh, okay. That is really hard. It's like unpleasantly hard to chew. Oh, that was my jaw. I would be so scared. I would break a tooth with this. So I'm not gonna eat any more of this. I hate to do this, but I think this might be my first one. But because I'm feeling generous, I'll say 1.5 because the flavor is there, but I don't think the texture is for me. And now the one I'm most excited for, the chewy candy, the strawberry chewy candy. I love chewy candy. I am like a gummy addict. I love it so much. So I think that this is gonna be pretty good. Oh, these smell so good. Look at them. They're like little buttons. They're so cute. They have a really fluffy kind of texture. Not too fragile where you can just like squeeze into them. They're kind of hard at the same time. Here we go. Not what I was expecting. One more. Let me eat one more. Let me try explaining this. The strawberry flavor itself is very weak. So the best way that I can describe this, it tastes like you're eating a gummy candy, but the second that you put it in your mouth and start chewing, it turns into a powder. And it's not necessarily a pleasant sensation. And it's not necessarily like almost like a sugar crystal. If baby powder was strawberry flavored, that's what the powder sensation would taste like. It's kind of weird. I really wanted to rate these highly. I had high hopes for them, but I'm gonna go with 2 for these. Yeah, I just want to say I am a very generous reviewer, and this is kind of weird. Okay, these I'm so curious about. These are rice crackers, and if the ingredients are correct, I think that in the middle of them might be some kind of cheese flavoring, but I'm not completely sure, so let's see. Yeah, okay, that's cheese. I could. It's so strong. It reminds me of when you, those Ritz crackers with cheese in them. That's what it smells like. Oh, wow. They really just stack together, huh? Yeah, these little bites are like, they're overflowing with cheese. Look at this. There's so much. Okay, here we go. The outer shell is like a really nice crunchy flavor. It's crunchy, but it also has a slightly sweet flavor that's almost familiar. I cannot lay my finger on what it is. It's almost like pretzels, except thicker and crunchier. In the center, the cheese, it actually tastes like a really nice cheese that you would have on a cheese board, which really, really surprised me. It's just something about the shell that's really crunchy and light mixed in with like this really good cheese flavor that you get after in the first couple of bites that is just mwah. And that's why they have like brie. They have brie on the packaging. You see that? They nailed it. It tastes just like that. I'm gonna rate this an 8. So good. It's really good. We're doing the weird fire chips last because I'm scared. I don't know how hot these are gonna be. We'll go ahead and try the Hello Kitty barbecue chips. Not necessarily chips, more like sticks. A little smaller than I was expecting. Okay, it says they're wheat crackers. Okay. They don't smell very strong, which makes me wonder if they're gonna be kind of a lighter snack. Whoa, I take that back. I do not know how they have so much flavor in this little stick. This is actually insane. There is a barbecue flavor there, but it's very spicy. Oh my God, it's way more spicy than I was expecting. And not only spicy, it's sweet. So when you first bite into it, you get this immediate flavor of like sugar and then like maybe a little bit of barbecue, and then it's just spice. Like it is hot. The back of my mouth is burning. These are really spicy. If I was just sitting here with an open bag of these, I would probably eat all of them. They are a little hot. So if you try these, I recommend like having some water near you. Whew. So these are the chocolate flavor wafer cookies. They kind of come in these little spiral looking sticks. I think there also might be chocolate on the inside. The packaging on the inside, also cute, also Hello Kitty. Oh, these are way thicker than I was expecting. Oh, these remind me of those little cereal straws that they had for a while. You remember those? So the outside, this is not a swirl of chocolate. This is kind of like built into the wafer. It smells like sugar. Always a fan of that. Let's break into it real quick and we'll see. You can just see it's just stuffed with chocolate. And that's a good thing for me. That is a positive. Here we go. Okay, these aren't bad. These are actually way softer than I was expecting. A lot of like the biscuit type stuff had like a really strong crunch. This doesn't. This is very, very soft. The chocolate flavor on the inside is also really good. I will say I didn't like my second bite as much as my first, so I'm gonna take an experimental third bite. They kind of have a weird taste. This is gonna sound crazy, and hear me out. They kind of have this very faint, fishy taste. I know that sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, and I don't know exactly what it is, but for some reason, there is like a weird taste there that I really can't put my finger on. And kind of like fishy is the best way I can describe it. I'll say that was originally gonna be like a 3, and now I'm gonna bring it down to like a 1.2, which will probably be my most harsh rating so far. I really don't like that aftertaste. Not good at all. Okay, I need to get that flavor out of my mouth, so let's do one of these Ramunes. I've only done this a couple of times, so let's see how this goes. I know that you have to get the ball in there. I think that you have to take this off, right? I think you do. Oh. Nice! Yes! Oh, look at that. Oh, look at those bubbles. Oh, it looks delicious. So good. If you've never had one of these sodas, the best way that I could describe the flavor of this, to me, these always taste like carbonated melted popsicles. I'm sorry. And don't get me wrong, it's good. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I like it. I like the whole, I like how you pop the marble in. I think it's like a fun little novelty, but I don't think that this is a drink that I would have if I want to enjoy a soda or something. So I'm gonna say I'll give this a 6, just because someone else might enjoy this more than I would. And still very cute. I mean, look. All right, we're almost done. We just have 2 more. This is definitely on the cuteness scale. I rate this one a 10 because it's definitely out of all of these the cutest. And look at this. Look at this. I almost don't want to open it. I don't want to destroy it. Oh, you open it from the bottom. Oh, so let me show you these snacks up close because you probably didn't get a good view of them earlier. They just look like tiny biscuits, like the little rolls that you get on Thanksgiving. I doubt that there's gonna be much flavoring to them besides wafer. That's my initial thought. Just kind of like some biscuit cracker. That's exactly what it is. I don't like the powdery consistency. It's like just like the chewy candy. Yeah, the aftertaste is very powdery and it kind of sticks to your tongue. I'm not a big fan of that. The initial crunch is nice. It's very bland. Really bland. Like even for a little cracker, which the blandness would be fine if it didn't have a powdery consistency afterwards. It's really off-putting. It makes it feel like there's just powder in your mouth. I'm gonna rate that I think that's a solid 1 for me. Okay, and now we are on the final snack in the Hello Kitty box, which is not Hello Kitty themed at all. I'm kind of scared because this is called Super Spicy Corn Snack. If this did not have spicy on the label, I'm scared to know what this is. So my expectations for how spicy it is are up here. Let's see. Okay, there's not much to tell from how it smells. They're in little kind of Funyun-like hoops, except smaller. Okay, and here's the package itself. It doesn't look like there's a ton of flavoring on them, so I'm curious about how strong the heat is gonna be. Holy. Okay. Yeah, that's hot. That's hot. Okay, so Whew. So the chip itself is very good. This is really good. I really like this. It has like a like the Cheeto Puffs. It kind of has that consistency, except a little bit like harder, just a little bit. And the flavor is really good. It's like a very salty flavor. The heat, it's hot. So when you first eat it, the heat doesn't hit you immediately, but then you chew on it, and it's like when it turns into that like dust, the chip dust, it's like the heat is in that chip dust and it just sticks to your tongue, and it's so hot instantly. If 10 is like the spiciest thing I've ever eaten, I would say this is like a 6 or 7, which is actually way hotter than I was expecting. It gets easier to eat them after you eat a few, but the heat is definitely there. It's so good, but so hot. This is something I could see myself like eating and then accidentally breathing in, and the heat of that dust gets in the back of my throat and I start choking. Is that kind of morbid? Yeah, I choke and then die. I have to stop. No. I guess that I'd probably rate these like, I'm gonna say an 8.5. Yeah, I'm gonna say an 8.5. 8.7 since I'm feeling generous. This is a really good snack. Like the flavor itself isn't very strong, but the heat, I love spicy snacks, so this is a winner in my book. Out of all the snacks that we got in this, the chips were definitely my 2 favorites. And as for the candy, I really like the Banana Man, and weirdly enough, I think that the cola arm was probably my favorite candy. For the biscuits, probably the strawberry biscuit, which shocks me. Like I said, I've never been a big fan of cola candy, yet here we are. That's why you should always try new things, especially with food. Speaking of trying new things, this video is unlike anything I've ever done on this channel. And if you enjoyed it, please leave a comment letting me know which candy you wanted to try or snack, whatever. And leave a like because it really helps. And I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. I do have some planned, so if you're enjoying it, let me know. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye!